Yeah, what up, YouTube? It's your boy Zaud. Y'all saw it. But anyways, man, saludos a todos. For all the people out there really holding it down, for the people that suffering with COVID. You know, I understand there's a lot of people I did know that have actually passed away due to COVID, but that's not what this video is about. This video is basically to give not necessarily a Q&A, but just to send mines out to all the people that really stood behind the music, really like went hard with it, you know what I mean? And I know there's some people that feel like I might, you know, my haters, they feel like I might have failed because I didn't go viral. But understand, it's the first song, and for people newly to the channel, all they see is an older cat spitting what they assume would be drill, which it is. It's just my West Coast version with a Chicago style beat. But then again, if you listen to that beat, it has a few different elements in it. But I knew exactly what type of audience I was going after and who I was really trying to shock, and I did exactly that. Now, for the people that felt disrespected, it's probably because you got disrespected and it was meant to be disrespectful towards you. And that was just basically my rebuttal to the people that have been disrespecting my neighborhood on the internet because they supposedly put in work on us. But understand this, dog. I don't consider you an op if you have dropped absolutely nothing. And as history would show, you haven't dropped absolutely nothing. And I'm just going to leave it at that. So for the people that know they got disrespect, you got disrespect, and that's just what it is. That's what drill does. Talk my shit. Now, understand this. And for my haters that, you know, they basically try to ostracize me, which you couldn't, because if you compare what 160 something to 2000 and something, it's like you gotta it comes down to where you balance the positive and the negative, and the positive far outweighs the negative. If I'm getting, I won't say praise, but if I'm getting my respect from cats that are actually in Chicago, and see, that's the thing, like when I did the drill song, I've lived this, so I already know what time it is. So it's not like I'm some cat that just, you know, out here spewing that shit. I'm still about what I say I'm about, if it needs to go there. But for the most part, it's just a song to be disrespectful, and for those it needed to be disrespectful towards. Now, if I got cats in Chicago and other states that are reaching out, like, man, I really respect that. Yeah, dude from Vice Lords. Yeah, you know, for the people that know about peoples and folks and all that, like, I'm not going to get into all that, you know, just do your history on that, on Chicago. Now, to be able to get my praise from people like that is a plus, because if they can vibe off of it, you already know. And that's like what we would consider the Gunas, like birthplace of drill. Then you got cats from NY that are reaching out like, yeah, and I felt that it was fire. Because it, you know, for some people that like to say I was overreaching, I was trying too hard, it was easy. I came up with that verse in probably less than an hour to knock that whole song out. And as far as like recording it, no, we didn't have much time in the studio, so I had to do what I had, you know what I mean? And, you know, being anxious and not really knowing exactly what to do, I think it came out pretty good. And that's not patting myself on the back. They say if you get 10% of your audience on YouTube, then you're doing something, you know what I mean? And I understand not everybody that viewed that video was from my channel, but I'm sure there was a lot that did, and the ones that did were surprised at it. They were like, damn, you know, didn't expect it from Zaud, especially being an old head, and be able to get on there and spit it like I did. It wasn't about metaphors, it wasn't about trying to sound fancy, it was just straight talking my shit and being disrespectful as I can. Now understand, that's a watered down version, because the one that I really wanted to put out, it wouldn't have been no cracking no letters, it was just cracking the whole hood, you know what I mean? But you know, listening to my mom, you know, I decided to water it down, even though it don't matter, because dudes are still gonna go up off of it, and even cats that are not necessarily from the hood are gonna go up off of it. Now, me thinking that I have some type of rap career, that's just to answer a few, you know, me thinking I have a rap career or some type of in music, no. Maybe in the future I'll be able to actually manage somebody, and my name will actually get to the point to where they carry people to a plateau greater than where they were at. Some people got mad skills, but they're at a level to where nobody is really listening because they're too busy focusing on over here. But if I'm able to shine some type of light on those that might be more obscure, then I'm doing exactly what I needed to do. The song created an opening, and it did exactly what I needed to do. It needed to be disrespectful, and it needs to be something that people can feel, and I got that all the way around. And if you think I didn't, you got to go compare the negatives and the positives. Compare them thumbs up to the thumbs down, and it's the number is far greater than the ones that are down. So that speaks volumes. And then it's like, you know, there was a cat that did a reaction. I'm not going to go into detail. I just laughed at it because that just shows how thirsty this one individual was. Anything with my name on it, there's a lot of cats that flock to it because people hear my name and automatically think controversy, which it is. For the most part, people are upset at the fact that I'm at an age and I still don't give a fuck. Like, I still get ran up on. So what I'm gonna do? Water my shit down? Like, you got dudes that'll try to press me, get pressed back, and they don't do nothing. So at the end of the day, I'm gonna keep it the way I keep it, and it's always been that way. Zaud has always been that way. Blackie, whatever you want to call me, dog. I've always been that way. Now, if you're not black and you say things along the line of, you know, I'm black on this song, black is something you can't get away from. And I mean, for the most part, I wouldn't want to get away from, because that's what made me built the way I am. I'm strong, you know what I mean? With that bullshit, like, at all costs. And then, you know, the homies from the Double S, they reinforced that shit, just made that shit more solidified. So for the people that like to talk about that, understand, I don't care, because it took both sides to really mold me into the person I am, and just one that's with all that, you know what I mean? Am I disrespecting nobody? I mean, besides the one I disrespect, no. I'm pretty cool, laid back, real humble, not really tripping for that. And this is based in explanation, not even explanation, but me talking to the people that may not be from this state, that don't know too much about me. The ones that, you know, may wonder, like, you know, about certain things. Understand, I'm from Cali, I'm from A1A Valle, in Los Angeles County, and I fuck with everybody until you don't fuck with me, you know what I mean? Unless you're trash, then I have no love for you and will have absolutely no words for you. But like I said, you know, this is one of those, I'm just talking to my audience, for the people that may be new to my channel. It is controversial at times. I am going to continue to do music. I'm not going to stop just with that one song. I got one coming right now. Well, actually, I got a few coming right now, but I have to get in the studio and be able to, you know, try to lay something, and this time really be able to sit down and have time to go over my verse until I get it to the exact way I want it, you know what I mean? Like I said on my last one, I couldn't get too technical, like on how, you know, I word everything, is because I was rushing and trying to get it out, you know what I mean? And I'm still one of those cats that still write on paper. I don't do it off my phone. So imagine you got a tablet about this big and you're trying to, you know, you're stuck in a certain spot and you're trying to get it in, because it's you know, there's things that are in your way. But for the most part, man, look it, all I'm gonna say for my haters, keep hating, dog, and keep running them views up. If you're an op, whatever, dog, you still don't mean nothing to me. Like I said, if you ain't dropped nothing, you irrelevant, dog. And for people to get on here and talk about 3-man gang, 4-man gang, whatever, dog, but you have dropped absolutely nothing. So get out of here, you know what I mean? All these big asses, and this is the thing that trips me out the most. Like I said, this is, I don't know, it's Q&A, talk, rant, whatever. You got these dudes that got these big ass hoods and have dropped absolutely nothing, and then as soon as motherfuckers go back on you, you go telling and shit. You want to complain and use power in order to press us, you know what I'm saying? And that's all I'm gonna say on that, man. You know, get a clue, or just make a rap and diss us back or something, but don't come with that bubblegum shit, cause Zaud come and eat your ass up, like, straight up. Sadly, you ain't ready for what I got for you, dog. But anyways, like I said, I got interviews coming up with a few different people. Just send them, you know, due to COVID, the maneuvering is not as strong. I got one with I think it's Gutty tomorrow, you know what I mean? So, you know, be looking out for that one. But for the most part, like I said, man, everybody enjoy your day. It is a beautiful day out in Southern California. And that's basically it on that. Now, I will say this. No, I'm not from Chicago. No, I'm not from NY. I'm from Cali, for the people that don't know. Yeah, it was drill music, but basically a West Coast version of it. And do I plan on trying to bring drill to California? Hell yeah, I do. Why? Because it's time for a new style. Gang slide is everybody does gang slide. You got cats that don't even bang doing gang slide. It's not even gang slide no more. It's a pop shit. You know what I mean? Like, most of the cats on the gang slide now is pop. They fools with burners and blowers and shit, but they're not blowing shit down, and they're not from nowhere, dog. Like, it's just so. That's why I didn't choose to do gang slide. And plus, I just love drill. I love that NY shit, that NY drill, that Chicago drill, that overseas drill. I just like music, period. So that's what's coming. Like, this video wasn't one of those where, you know, I just want to let people know what's to come. I got interviews coming. I got more music coming. I got a lot of shit coming, you know what I mean? And hopefully people will continue to follow and go on this road with me, and you know, we'll see where it goes to. But for the most part, if I diss you before I ain't dissing you again, because you was just worthy of that one, and that's it. I'm your boy Zaud, aka Blackie from Solon Park, and I'm out.